Everyone. Welcome to the video on solving equations with variables on both sides. Before we do that, however, I want to mention one type of situation that I didn't make clear last time, or we did not do an example of, and that would be like number 7 here. So this one is 11h minus parentheses 2h minus 1 equals 118. Now, we had done some like this with the parentheses, but like on number 6 here, there was a number in front to distribute. And this one, as it is, there's no number there. And generally speaking, if there's not a number there, it's understood to be 1. So a lot of people, it helps to actually fill in that 1. So then it's a little bit easier to see. First step, get rid of parentheses. You have to do -1 times 2h and -1 times -1. So you wind up with 11h, and then -1 times 2h is -2h. -1 times -1 is +1 equals 118. And what I want you guys to notice is what happened here is this positive 2h became negative 2h. And this -1 became a +1. So basically, when you just have a minus sign in front of parentheses, it just changes the sign of everything inside. But again, a lot of people, they like to have that number there so they have something to distribute. So that would, again, fill in the 1 there if there's a number missing. Generally speaking, plug in a 1 and you're in good shape. All right, so now let's get to solving equations with variables on both sides. So here we go. So steps to solve equations with variables on both sides. Right? So step 1, exactly the same. Get rid of grouping symbols. Generally, that means getting rid of the parentheses. Okay. Step 2, again, combine like terms. So simplify. Which means combine like terms. Now, step 3 is our new step. Step 4, same thing. Solve, what was it? Get x by itself. In running out of room here. Reverse order of operations. So the step that is new for us is now, like in number 1, you're going to have variables on both sides. And you have to get rid of the variables on one side. I always get rid of the smaller one because it will allow me to work with fewer negative signs. All right. So get rid of variables on one side. Again, I always get rid of the smallest one. Step 3, get rid of variables on one side. Get rid of variables on one side. If I had room, I would put of equation. So going down to number 1. So we're starting off a little bit easy. All right, we're not going to have a whole lot of stuff to do. I don't need to do number 1. There's no grouping symbols. There's no parentheses. There's no like terms. If I look at the left side, all I have is 5y minus 8. No like terms. Right side, 3y plus 12. Some people, it helps when they start solving equations if they draw this vertical line down. Don't have to. All right. So just trying to show things different ways. So now our step 3, get rid of variables on one side. So on the left side is 5y, on the right side is 3y. Got to get rid of one of them. I'm not going to deduct, I'm not going to count it against you if you get rid of the larger one, but I'm always going to get rid of the smaller one. So if I have 3 y's and I don't want them there, I have to take away 3 y's. I need to zero that out. I need it to become nothing. So 3y minus 3y is nothing. I just got rid of it. But remember, whatever you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other. Right? So now 5y minus 3y, you get 2y. Make sure you remember to bring down the minus 8. You can put your equal signs here if you like to. And then the 3y minus 3y, that's zeroed out. It's gone, and 12. And now you're back to step 4. It's only one new step at this point. So now it's a minus 8, so we plus 8. 2y equals 20. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Get y equals 10. Okay. Let's give this next one a try. All right, so left side, negative 6x plus 14. Right side, 12 minus 8x. All right, so I don't have any grouping symbols. There are no like terms on the same side. Remember, I can't add the 14 to the 12. They're not on the same side of the equal signs. Those are not considered like terms in this context in an equation. So 3, get rid of variables on one side. So I have a negative 6x and over here a minus 8x. So what's smaller, negative 6 or negative 8? Hopefully you're saying negative 8. So to get rid of a negative 8 or a minus 8, I'm going to do plus 8x. So negative 8x plus 8x is 0. But whatever I do to one side, I must do to both. All right, so now negative 6x plus 8x, 2x. Make sure you bring down the plus 14. It's still there. Equals. Then the right side, you got 12 minus 8 plus 8 opposites. They cancel out. Nothing to bring down there. So now again, we have 2 steps. On the left side is your variable. We got rid of it on the right side. You have 2 times x plus 14. We're doing step 4, get rid of it in the reverse order of operations. So we're going to minus 14 minus 14. So that leaves us with 2x equals 12 minus 14 divided by 2, because it's 2 times x, divided by 2, and we get x equals negative 1. Right? you guys will take a moment and work on number 3. Okay, number 3. There's no grouping symbols. There's no like terms, but we do have variables on both sides, 7k, 3k. So I got to get rid of the smaller one. 7, 3, 3 smaller. So we're going to do minus 3k. On this side, minus 3k. And again, for some people, it helps to draw this vertical line to separate left side from right side. So now left side, 7k minus 3k equals 3k minus 3k, the whole point with that. Cancel it out. Now make sure you bring down this minus sign with the 36. It's not a positive. If you're taking away 36, that's like having a negative 36. And then it's 4 times k equals, so we divide by 4, divide by 4, k equals negative 9. All right. Take a moment, solve number 4. All right. So again, no grouping symbols, no like terms on the left side. There's nothing to combine over here. There's no like terms on the right side. So now we have to do step 3. Get rid of variables on one side. Negative 2 on the left, 9 on the right. So we're going to get rid of the negative 2. Opposite of minus 2 is plus 2. So plus 2u, plus 2u. Minus 2u and plus 2u cancel. Make sure you bring down your 12. It hasn't gone anywhere. It is still there. Bring your equals sign straight down. 9u plus 2u, that is 11u. Make sure you bring down that plus 45. It hasn't gone anywhere. Okay. And once again, we got rid of the variable. So now we get u by itself using the reverse order of operations. 11 times u plus 45. So we get rid of plus 45. So minus 45 minus 45. That's going to give us negative 33. 45 and minus 45 cancel. We have 11u. Remember, we're solving for u. I have 11 times u. It's times, so I divide. Remember, that's a negative 33. My 3 is not the greatest looking 3 here. All right. And negative 33 divided by 11 is negative 3. So negative 3 equals u. You can rewrite that as u equals negative